Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Astro coming at you with a banger of a video today. So make sure you hit that like button or your teacher will actually make you buy her a Ferrari. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So you better hit that like button. Anyways, so this story takes place about a year ago when I was in my junior year of high school. I was we were in English class hanging out. We weren't really doing anything, so I was just kind of hanging out with my friend. We'll call him John for today. We'll call him John. Okay, so I was hanging out with John, and me and John, we were just like, we were just like talking, hanging out, kicking it, just doing what the boys do, you know what I'm saying? So like it wasn't really that serious or anything. Like we were just like, we were just relaxing. We were just like hanging out, watching YouTube on the Chromebooks and stuff like that. We weren't doing anything in class that day, so it wasn't like we had to get anything done. So I was just kind of like whatever. And so my friend John, he went and sat on a yoga ball, right? And so I started kicking the yoga ball as like a joke, right? And I was kicking, I was kicking, I was kicking, I was kicking, and because I was trying to make him fall off, but like he was just like, whatever. Like I wasn't like actually kicking it enough to make him fall off because I wasn't actually trying to make him fall off. I was just like messing with it. So every time I'd kick him, he'd just be like, "Stop, bro! Come on, stop, bro! Come on, stop!" And I just kept kicking the ball. I don't know why. I just did. Like, you know what I'm saying? So so John ended up going to the bathroom around like, I don't know, like maybe like 10, 20 minutes into the class period, and like that's cool, like, but so I was just kind of sitting on the yoga ball and waiting for John to come back, and like so I was just sitting there on my phone doing my own thing, and John gets back and he kicks me, like, not like me. He kicks the yoga ball so hard that I actually fall on my ass and the yoga ball goes flying. Like it doesn't hit anything, but it goes flying. And then he grabs the yoga ball and he sits on it. And he's like, and I was just kind of like, why would you do that? And he was like, well, you shouldn't have sat down on my yoga ball. I'm like, first of all, um, it's not your yoga ball. I'm pretty sure it's our English teachers, but sure, bro. Um, like I don't know what to say to people who think like that. Like it's not your yoga ball. Like it's a public yoga ball. So I don't really know what to think about that. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like okay, whatever. We're hanging out again. We're just like doing the same thing we were earlier. I was like jokingly kicking it, jokingly kicking it, jokingly kicking it. And then I went to the bathroom and I came back from the bathroom and I started jokingly kicking the yoga ball again. He got really mad. He was like, "Can you not, bro? Like, fuck." And I was just kind of like, "Bro, it's not that serious. I'm just kicking the yoga ball. I didn't do what you did to me. Like, I'm not trying to knock you off. I'm just kicking the yoga ball because I've got nothing else to do." And he's just really pressed about it. Like, I'm so confused. I'm just like, "Why are you so upset?" Like, it's just a yoga ball, bro. Like, why do you need to sit on this so badly? Like, I honestly don't get it. I don't know why he's so annoyed either. I'm just kind of like, okay, sure, sure. But anyways, so then I go hang out with this girl in my class for a little while. Me and her hanging out for like, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes or so. Class periods are only like an hour long, so we're kicking it for like 30 minutes. Um, in the last few minutes of class, I come back over. I'm kicking the yoga ball again. I'm kicking the yoga ball. I'm kicking the yoga ball. He's not upset about it this time though. Like honestly, I probably should have stopped last time. He was like, but like I just like didn't let it go. I just like was kicking the yoga ball, kicking the yoga ball, kicking the yoga ball. And so one time I kicked it like really hard because I was like actually trying to make him fall off. And he stood up right as I kicked it, and it went flying. It bounced off the walls and shit, and I was like scared that I was gonna break something. But thankfully, it didn't at first. And then we were sitting there and we looked at each other and we looked at the ball and we looked at each other, and he grabbed the ball and sat back down on it quickly, and then I was kicking it somewhere, I was kicking it somewhere, I was kicking it somewhere, and then I went to kick it hard again, and it went flying, and it crashed into the desk, into my teacher's desk, and knocked everything off her desk and shattered a mug of hers. And so she sent me to go talk to the principal, or the vice principal rather, about why I think it's okay to kick yoga balls across classrooms. And so and then she like gets so upset and she like walks out of the classroom. She goes, "This is why I fucking hate this school," and stuff like that, right? And so I'm like, okay, whatever. And I walk out of class. But when I walk out of class, before I make it to the principal's office, the class bell rings. So like this was the last period of the day. So it was time to go home. So I was like, talk to the principal and possibly get suspended, or go home. And you guys can probably guess what I did, right? I went home. So I left, but I emailed her when I got home. I was like, "Look, I'm sorry that I broke your mug, but I will give you money to buy you a new mug." Right? And so then I told my friend John about it. He's like, "Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do it too." Right? And so we come back on Monday, and she's mad at me for not actually going to talk to the principal about it, right? Or the vice principal, rather. I keep messing that up. But so, and then she's all like, "Yeah, I would have been even more upset since you didn't go to the principal if John hadn't emailed me." And I was just thinking to myself, bro, none of this would have happened if it weren't for John. So I'm kind of pressed at this point. I'm just like, bruh, this dude really out here blaming it on me. And so we both ended up getting lunch detention. Nothing worse, thankfully, since we both apologized. But really, it's because he apologized, not because I apologized. Because apparently, when I apologize, that doesn't mean jack shit, right? But anyway, that's not important. So I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. We served the lunch detention, and it's really kind of funny, right? I don't know how this dude John manages to get out of trouble when he does the exact same stuff I do, right? So like we were in detention, right? And the vice principal was running the detention, and this dude was like pretending to like hit a bong like as a joke, and like the vice principal was like chill about it. Like he didn't like get upset or anything. But then the second I go and do the same thing, like I pretend like I'm like hitting a bong, the dude comes up to me and he was like, "Can you not communicate with your peers during detention? I'd appreciate it." And I'm just kind of like, what? Did you not just see him? Like, what? Like, I don't know. Maybe I just go to school with a bunch of insane people. Or I don't know, boys. It's bad for me, I guess. I really don't know. Like I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to say really. But anyways, that's the story, you guys. That's the story about how what was the story about? Oh, right. This was the story about the time I broke my teacher's mug because my friend was being a dumbass. Anyways, if you enjoyed, please subscribe if you're new, and make sure to hit that like button. Otherwise, your teacher will actually force you to buy her a Ferrari. Yeah, that's going to be it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't do drugs, and if you do, make sure they're good. Anyways, catch you on the flip side. Bye.